Hello, my dear students. Welcome to your mathematics class with your Ashu ma'am. Dear students, we are doing trigonometry, Introduction to Trigonometry, Unit 8 of your NCERT book. And till now, we have done 8.1, 5 questions. Now, let's move on further. And let us first recall the things which we have done till now. So what we have learned till now, that there are 6 trigonometric in our trigonometric ratios in our trigonometry, and the first ratio is sine, then cos, and then tan. And these 3 are the ratios, and other 3 ratios are just the reciprocal of these 3 ratios. The reciprocal of sine theta is cosecant theta, cos theta is secant theta, and tan theta is cot theta. These are the 6 trigonometric ratios, and we have learnt the method of remembering these ratios like Pandit Badri Prasad Harar Bhole, and we will represent it in this way: PBP, Pandit Badri Prasad Harar Bhole, Sona Chandi Tole. Sona S stands for sine, C cos, and Tole T stands for tan. Now let's do question number 6 of 8.1 exercise. So dear students, question number 6 is, if angle A and B are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Now what does it mean? What is given to us? Angle A and B are acute angles and cos A is equal to cos B. As I told you earlier that trigonometry is meant only for right triangles. So let us first make a right triangle using pencil and scale and mark it as angle A, B and C. Now you might be thinking that why I am not pointed this point as B, because in the question it is given that A and B are acute angles. So A here acute angle, B as acute. So the left point C will be taken as 90 degree. We can't mark B point at here because it is given that B is acute. So we can't mark A and B at C. Now what else is given to us? Cos A is equal to cos B, and we have to prove that these two angles are equal. Now as I told you always start from the given part. So what is given to us? Cos A is equal to cos B. So let us start from here. Cos A is equal to cos B. This is given to us. Now let us put the ratio related to cos. Let us recall the method. Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bhole. This is the ratio. Sona Chandi Tole. Sona, sine, cos and tan. So what is the ratio for cos? It is B by H. So let us put B by H for this cos, base by hypotenuse for this cos. But now the point to be concentrate is this, that here the angle A is there and here angle B. So when angle A is here, the perpendicular will be this. When angle A is there, this is the perpendicular, and angle A is there, then the side opposite to angle is perpendicular, and this side will be the base, right? So we will take B, and this is fixed hypotenuse. So we need base, we will put AC, base AC upon hypotenuse is fixed AB is equal to. Now for this cos, the angle is B. This angle is there. So let me mark this angle with red marker, and if this angle is there, then side opposite to this will be the perpendicular, and this is fixed, hypotenuse is always fixed, this will be the base, right? So now we will write base as BC, because according to B angle, BC is the base and hypotenuse AB. Now because the denominator on both the sides is same, so we will cancel out it. What is left with us? AC is equal to BC, means these two sides are equal. So let us look into the figure that which are these two sides, AC and BC. Means from here we'll get AB is equal to AC is equal to BC. That means the two sides of one triangle, of a triangle, are equal. And we have learnt a rule in our 9th class that the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. If these two sides are equal, then the angle opposite to these two sides are also equal. So let us see. Here is side AC. So AC side opposite to this is angle B. So let me write angle B. And here BC. BC opposite angle is A. So this is what we have to prove. Angle A is equal to angle B. But we must mention the reason. What is the reason? Because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So this is the reason. Okay. So I hope the question is clear to you. Now let us see what is question number 7. Now in question number 7, what is given to us? If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate this. So before doing question number 7, let me tell you the angle theta is given to you. So let us start with this question. We have to evaluate this. Evaluate means we have to take out the value of this part, and two parts are there. So let us start. So we will start with the given part. What is given to us? We have been given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8. So we will start from here. Cot theta is equal to 7 by 8. So let us see the ratio. Pandit, Badri Prasad, Har Bhole, and Sona Chandi Tole. So we will use this. So for cot we have, cot is reciprocal of tan, so B by P. Base by hypotenuse. Base by perpendicular. Now theta angle is there. Let us mark this angle as theta, and the side opposite to theta angle is perpendicular, and 90 to hypotenuse, and the third left side will be the base. So that means perpendicular and base are given to us by using Pythagoras theorem. Let us find out the hypotenuse. Base from here will get 7k and perpendicular 8k. As the ratio is given to us, we are placing a constant. So by Pythagoras, let us find out the hypotenuse. So by applying Pythagoras, hypotenuse AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. By putting the values, we'll get 113k square. This is AC square. When square goes to other side, it will become square root. But as 113 is a prime number, we can't solve its square root further, and this square will get cancelled out by square root. So the value of AC, the value of hypotenuse will be square root of 113k. So in this way you will get this. Now dear students, what is we have to find out? Let us put the values in this. So let us start doing the solution. Before starting, let us find out the value of sine theta, which we have to put in this, and cos theta. So sine theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So perpendicular BC upon hypotenuse AC. BC upon AC. So it will be BC is 8k upon AC is 113k. So value will be 8 by square root of 113. Now similarly, let us find out cos. Cos is base by hypotenuse. Base is AB upon the hypotenuse AC. AB is 7k. From the figure you can see, and hypotenuse is 113k. So the value of cos and sine will be obtained in this way. Now let us start solving it. So what we have to solve, let us start from here. We need to find out this. 1 plus sine theta. This is what we have to find out. Dear students, in this, the two brackets are given to us, and between them no sign is there. That means multiplication. And as we can see the brackets, here the first term is 1, first term is 1. Second is sine, plus and minus. So we can use the algebraic identity a plus b into a minus b. So by using this identity, we'll get a square minus b square. So we will use this identity in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So 1 square minus a square minus b square means sine square theta upon, similarly a plus b into a minus b, 1 square minus cos square theta, right? So let us put the value in this. So 1 square is 1 minus sine. Sine is 8 by root 13. So let us put this value here, and square is there. So square of this value upon, let us enclose it in the bracket. This is the numerator. Now denominator. 1 square is 1 minus cos. Cos is 7 by root 13 and again a square, right? So let us put the value. Minus 1 minus 8 square is 64 and square root of 113 will be 113. Square हट जाएगा, cancel हो जाएगा. This is numerator. Then denominator will be 1 minus 49. 7 square is 49 upon square root will get cancelled out by square. So now fractions are there in numerator and denominator. We will take the LCM separately, right? So let us take the LCM in the numerator and then in the denominator. So when you take the LCM in numerator, the denominator is 113 and here it is 1. So 113 ones are 113. And now let us compare the LCM with this denominator. 113. So we will multiply this by 113 minus denominator same, LCM denominator and here, therefore the numerator will also same. Similarly, let us take the LCM in denominator. 113 will be the LCM. 113 ones are 113 minus 49. So 113 minus 64 will be 49 by 113 upon 64. Upon, when you subtract them, you will get 64 upon 113. Now fractions are there in the denominator. To convert this division into multiplication, we will reciprocate it. So we'll get numerator will be same and put the multiplication and reciprocal it. 13 by 64. So this will get cancelled out. So the value of the asked question will be 49 by 64. So I hope the question is clear to you. Now the second part to this question is second part they asked us about cot square theta. So let us calculate the value of second part. Second part, cot square theta. So dear students, you can directly get this value from the given part. Cot theta is already given to us 7 by 8. So directly put the value, but square is there, so make a square. So what is this? 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64. So what is the value of cot square theta? It will be 49 by 64. So I hope both the parts are clear to you. Thank you. In our next video, we'll do the next question. I hope the concept is clear to you. Thank you.